Philly film. Games. It's over.
Welcome back to Philly Film Games. We are still Zelda-ing, linking, thinging, poking. Poking, definitely that's what we're doing, poking.
I'm qualified.
Yeah. So say you can avoid those guys by now. You know, they're down with them. So, speaking of mascots, did you hear what happened with the former UND mascot the other weekend? Okay. During Springfest, somebody thought it'd be a really good idea to make Springfest shirts. Okay. Springfest around here is a pretty big deal. What they did was, and this is where I'm bringing up mascots, they took the old UND mascot, which, for those of you who don't know, the University of North Dakota used to be called the Fighting Sioux. It's a Native American mascot, but I don't know how many years it's been now, but it's been a few. The NCAA said you can't use the mascot, but if you want to keep using the mascot, you got to put it to a vote to, I think it was 2 separate Sioux tribes, and the one Sioux tribe was cool with it. The other tribe didn't even bother to vote. So because of that, the Fighting Sioux was no longer allowed to be. So everything with the Sioux logo from that point on just could not be. So there's no more uniforms with them on, nothing like that. The only thing is retroactive is places like the Ralph Engelstead Arena, which is nothing but nothing but that logo. In fact, when Ralph put up the money to get that place built, I think he put in, like, according to one of the speeches that one of my students gave, there's like 2,200 Sioux logos. Now's where where that thing comes in. And now you can kill it with a sword.
It'll die somehow, though, right? There we go.
So yeah, so I think there's over 2,000 Sioux head logos.
I don't know, but I know
there's a lot. I mean, there's you can't go 10 feet without seeing one. Which was his plan, because he knew eventually that this was going to happen. So retroactively, and because he paid for the whole thing to be built, because he owns the Imperial Palace in Las Vegas. I know all that stuff well, too, because my students, especially my hockey students, love to talk about the Ralph, and that's why the Ralph Engelstead Arena is now one of my band speeches. I'm tired of hearing of it.
I bet. Yeah.
I mean, yes, Ralph has done a great number of things for this university, but I don't care anymore. So, there's easily 2,000 of these things. And the thing about it is, whenever those things get worn down, they will then be removed. So, that's part of the deal.
Oh, so there is an eventuality.
Yeah, they will go away. It's just they have to be worn out or whatever, which I really don't see that happening. But that's the rule. But back to Springfest. Students took the logo. Oh, jeez. Wow. Students took the logo and got a custom T-shirt made of the Fighting Sioux logo with a beer bong. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a huge problem.
Just a little.
I don't know. I don't get it, really. I mean, these undergrads have had moments of just utter, I don't know what's going through their minds. And this is yet another version of that. 2 of the time, actually 3 times it has happened when it's come to race relations. Because the university is still trying to figure out what they want to be. There's not a logo picked yet, and I think it's been 2 years since I've been here that we've been mascotless. Whatever. And 2 times within the past month, they've had issues. You can actually sit there in the middle of the red pool and hit them, and they won't even be able to touch you.
Yeah.
Or you can just dodge them all. Yeah, who needs it? Who needs ya?
These guys are
looking for the clearing way out.
Yeah. She's wait. Oh, ah.
Yeah, it works. A month ago, they had one of the Greek clubs. I don't remember if it was a sorority or fraternity. I don't even care.
One of them.
One of them they had a sign about bringing back the old logo, like just draped across the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was during the Frozen, the road to the Frozen Four, because hockey is so big here, and somebody had one of the organizations had put up a huge sign like, we root for who we are this, but it was worse than what I'm saying because I can't remember it. And the worst part about it is, their house is right next to the Native American Center.
Oh.
So the fact that they're doing this, it was not a small sign. I mean, it was draped across half the house.
Yeah.
You do that. Not the brightest thing you can do. No. So there was that incident. On top of this now, and the shirt said super drunk, as in SIUX.
Yeah, okay.
Like, really? This is what you're doing? You're in college, and you did not think that this was a bad idea. The sad thing is, there are Facebook and Twitter pictures all about it.
Of course.
Oh, you don't have a potion either.
No, I'm just gonna die here.
Dead! Dead!
Get one last shot.
Does it do anything besides just like this boss?
No, actually, when you're in the overworld, it's a warp, and it'll take you to each dungeon.
Oh.
So it's actually useful, but right now it's not.
Right now.
The other thing, when it comes to race relations, these geniuses came up with a mascot called the Mighty Whiteys.
Oh no.
It was a bathroom campaign, is what it was, because it was in my restroom near my office, and I just looked at it and was like, really? Really? This is where we're going now?
Yes.
And in ways, and it was self-aware enough to say that this is a parody and it's probably offensive. Like, it's just making a disclaimer. We know this is offensive, but I'm like, if you have to make that disclaimer, you've already killed it.
Yeah.
You can't. Just kids should just stop. That's pretty much what it boils down. Kids should just stop. They just don't. Whatever. Yeah, I'm stuck here. What are you doing? Ah! Get back to something funny. I'm tired of being serious.
About damn time!
Thanks! Get back to your fart and poop jokes. Alright, fine. I took a dump the other day. It blew my mind! I'm gonna paraphrase some Adam Sandler. That's how good I am right now.
Yeah, you stopped functioning 3 days ago, didn't you?
Well, I was in a bad way come Thursday when I had to turn in those papers. My queer theory course was really. I was gonna say you can use a boomerang to get her. I don't even bother with him. My queer theory course. For that paper, I had to turn in on Thursday, and my professor was holding her Renaissance fair because she's a medievalist, and so I'm already pressed on a deadline because not only did I have to turn that in, but I also had to turn in my gender studies paper in at 3, and I was turning this in at 11, so I've got 4 hours to fix whatever else I gotta fix. And I'm ready to hand it in, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm not taking this yet." What do you mean? You have to take part in Renaissance Fair. I don't have time for this!
Excuse me?
No, you have to go to every booth. Fine. So I did every booth. Like I had to get serenaded. I had to get a tarot card read. The serenading was weird because it was according to this nice. Yeah, for a nerd, gotta get it. Woo! And the tarot cards came out, and guess what I got? I got the Hermit. Go figure.
The only time I got tarot card reading done, I got death. So you don't really make that if you want.
Yeah, we'll make it whatever we want. Next time on Philly Film Games, Death and the Hermit, or the Hermit of Death.
Sure.
Sure.
We'll go with it. Why not?
Go with it.